The truth revealed. In John chapter 6, Jesus talks about being the bread of life. And I'm going to pick up reading in verses 60 to 66. It says, on hearing it, many of his disciples said, "This is a hard teaching. Who can accept it?" Aware that his disciples were grumbling about this, Jesus said to them, "Does this offend you? Then what if you see the Son of Man ascend to where he was before? The Spirit gives life. The flesh counts for nothing. The words I have spoken to you, they are full of the Spirit and life. Yet there are some of you who do not believe." For Jesus had known from the beginning which of them did not believe and who would betray him. He went on to say, "This is why I told you that no one can come to me unless the Father has enabled them." From this time, many of his disciples turned back and no longer followed him. The truth revealed was that many of Jesus' followers were following him for the wrong reason. When a hard truth can be spoken and it causes us to no longer follow someone, we weren't following them for the right reason in the first place. Just like John, it didn't change Jesus either when he gained and then lost followers. A proactive way to overcome the truth being revealed is something that I try to work on, and I try to ask myself, why? Why am I automatically saying yes to something? What am I hoping to gain out of me saying yes or agreeing to do something? And I'll be honest, it is all about timing. My goal is to ask myself the question why before I give someone an answer, but I don't always do this. Sometimes I give them an answer and then I'll have to go back and ask myself, well, why did you say yes in the first place? And this little struggle usually comes where when the time comes for me to do something and I don't want to do it, then I ask myself, well, why did I say yes in the first place? Because of who I am, and because I know it's important to be a person of your word, I go through it even though I may not want to or don't feel like it in that moment, for the simple fact that I told this person that I would. My goal, again, though, is to ask myself the question before I even give an answer. So it really is about timing with me. It's not that I don't ask the question, but there should be better timing on my part as far as when I ask myself that question before actually giving someone an answer. Sometimes when I give an answer and I do it before I ask myself that question, why, I end up paying for it. And that's what I'm trying to get past, because I don't want to keep paying for stuff. My encouraging scripture is going to be in Psalm chapter 37, and it's going to be verses 7 and 9. And to me, these scriptures are just confirmation that none of us should be afraid to wait to give someone an answer. So Psalm 37, verses 7 and 9, it says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes." And then verse 9 says, "For those who are evil will be destroyed, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land."